I don't know why. Like, it's not like I like go out my way to hate on somebody. But if you come to me and I don't like it, I just don't like it, and I usually don't like a lot of shit. So I wanted to hear a little more about this kid, understand where he came from. So we were going to watch a little short documentary, a little episode, I guess you can call it, on NETSPEND. So NETSPEND, the untold story of rap's new favorite white kid. I don't think so. I told you would like it. I never said I liked it. I just said I want to learn more about him, bro. That was it.
365 days is all it took for this white kid from Virginia to link up with Chief Keef, Lucky.
All right, I didn't know that. Okay, all right.
Wiz Khalifa, and get a Playboy Cardi cosign. Respected rappers in the industry, most young kids only get to dream about getting cosigns from or being next to. Today, he has one of the most polarizing flows and sounds in the game.
I just don't get it. Like, I don't know. Bro, we're not even 30 seconds into the video. I'm already hating. It's just like, fuck, all right.
You either love him or you hate him, but almost every song he drops is now hitting 10,000 plays in just a day.
Crazy.
But the question everyone is asking is, who the fuck is NETSPEND? Where did this kid come from? And how the fuck did he blow up so fast?
Free big brother Slim, 2019 got caught with a jammer. New bitch, she don't got no man. She know I've been drinking, come fuck with the scammers. Down her, walk with the hammer.
NETSPEND was born March 18th, 2007.
This nigga was born in 2007? I'm 3 years older than this boy? Stop, bro. NETSPEND is not 16 years old, bro. All right.
As Gunnar Shepherdson. It's crazy to even read a year born 2007. This kid is young as fuck. But he grew up in a fairly close-knit family around uncles, grandma, grandpa, mom, and dad.
What do you mean, yeah, bro, you're getting smoked by a 17-year-old? What are you talking about?
He was an only child from a middle-class suburb called Lakeside, which is actually right outside of Richmond, Virginia. A lot of interviews today, he just says he's directly from Richmond, which is probably easier to tell people, but he's actually from this suburb, Lakeside. Damn. The city's population peaks at around 12,000, but the kid had a very ordinary middle-class upbringing in Lakeside. Both his parents were hardworking 9-to-5 people, very middle class. Which I feel is a common misconception, is that his family just comes from money, but they're just normal, hardworking Americans. But the days Net would spend as a very, very young child,
he would odd, bro. I don't know what it is. Like, he's got like an odd, like, I don't know, maybe it's because his eyes are small or something, bro. I really
spend outdoors, playing Little League baseball with his dad coaching him, fishing with his dad and his uncle, and watching his dad play in his band called the Five and Dimers, where not only did his dad play guitar, but he gave lead vocals for the band as well. And if I had
Hey, Paz, remind me after this video, I'll check Discord. What's good? Welcome.
Had to guess, this was the very earliest spark in NETSPEND's mind that he wanted to be a superstar. And as young kids in America, it's very easy to want to take after your father and take what he did and expand that legacy to a greater extent. Very early on, he had musical influences surrounding him, where his dad would cultivate his music taste into listening to various different genres, not just rock or rap or R&B.
Okay.
He was listening to a bunch of different sounds growing up in Lakeside. But Gunnar ultimately gives credit to Michael Jackson's melodies. And
why does this guy low-key sound like Corey if you listen to his voice for a sec? What the fuck are you talking about, Jenna? No, Jenna, like, I really want you to think about what you just said. You know what? For 5 seconds, I'm listening to his voice and close my eyes, and if I don't hear Corey X Kenshin, you're gonna ban, okay?
His music for his transition to his music taste more towards the rap genre. Artists like Michael Jackson, along with Future.
All right, I'll take back what I said. He sounds like Corey X Kenshin if he was on a deathbed. Like, if he was like super sick. Like, I'm talking like super sick. Like, family visiting him, like all that, bro.
Uzi, Chief Keef, and so many others are the reason that NETSPEND wanted to become a superstar in the rap industry. The kid has pretty much made songs his entire life.
He look like an alien right there. Y'all know that one picture I'm talking about? It's like it's supposed to be like a real alien. It probably is. But like, he was like, yeah, it's like shit. All right, y'all have no idea what I'm talking about right now.
The age of 5 until now, but wouldn't release his official song until about a year ago. So Gunner's come up, rise onto the scene happens so fucking fast. I mean, today he has over 100,000 followers on Instagram, tens of thousands of listeners on Spotify, and a lot of fucking people tuning into the music videos and going to the live shows. He connected with a lot of different producers in his earliest days of rap. If anyone's wondering his business model, this is pretty much what he did. What he attempted and succeeded in doing was to connect and hop on a bunch of different underground producers' beats who have worked with other underground rappers and have seen success with those producers. Basically looking at the kind of production that people were already fucking with and hopping on that said production. Honestly, such a smart tactic because you're guaranteed a beat from those producers if you pay, and you're almost guaranteed a share on their social medias as well.
That's a very smart tactic, bro. That's just free motion, bro. That's just free motion. I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate nobody, bro. And I don't hate this but like, it's just, when I see something that I don't understand it, I just tend not to like it. So that's why I wanted to learn about this. But you can never knock somebody's hustle, especially whenever they get in the type of motion like this at 16 years old. So I mean, good on him, bro. But did you hear his new song? Shit gotten like 800K in 3 days. Like I said, bro, I don't listen to him. So you're gonna have to show it to me.
Which could expose you to those rappers they have worked with before. At the gate, his sound and mixing on a majority of these tracks are very low quality, but the raw sound and offbeat flow full of unserious bars about women, money, drugs, life, the kids of his generation are eating the fuck up. A sound that along the way has been met with a lot of love, but at the same time, a lot of fucking hate. His very first track ever being released under the name NETSPEND was with producer Narsix. Now, Narsix would have a connection with another underground producer named Zoot 100. Through Instagram, YouTube, and producer Discord chats, these guys would know each other. And through this, whether it be from Narsix sharing his music or just telling Zoot about him straightforward, would later result in Zoot 100 producing for NETSPEND. Now, Zoot himself is obviously very close with underground rapper Zootsie and Nova Gang. Nova Gang being an underground collective with thousands of followers at the time, and Zootsie being one of those members, also carrying a few thousand himself. Now, another one of those producers that Zoot would be close with and would later down the road find himself working with NETSPEND too, would go by the name of Reclusive, who Reclusive is very known for producing tracks for Zero and Xavier So Based, and a lot of other members a part of 1C. 1C being another prominent internet underground rap collective, with their top member being Xavier So Based. Another kid that has a stronghold on the youth and has been able to create his own sort of cult following down in New York City. In his first year of rap, he worked with more than 20 different producers, which got him closer to handfuls of other lit underground rap. Him connecting and working with underground niche rappers like Xavier Soul Bass, Yapo JJ, Osama Sun came from the internet, and working with similar artists they have also worked with before. And having a handful of other underground rappers buying into his sound led to him having the opportunities to open and headline for many concerts in New York and Los Angeles. You could say a combination of not giving a...
This video's about NETSPEND. Remember, we were here yesterday. Yesterday we was looking at a bunch of songs. Bro, I was sending in like some up and coming like underground artists. He was one of them, and I was shitting on his music. But I wanted to hear more about him because I was curious as to how he like got motion. Because I've seen his name a lot. Like I've seen his name a lot, but I just don't know shit about him. And I don't really like the songs that Brower showed me.
Fuck, and being in the right time, right place really benefited Net. And for a kid they had only met through...
Why is my screen gray?
Benefited similar art. And for a kid win. One of the most talked about and memed portions of NETSPEND's career is his connection and relationship with DJ Fat. DJ Fat is an underground rap creative that's worked with X, Shoreline Mafia, hosted tracks for TK, and a bunch of other influential...
Rated motherfucking PG shit. This shit rated porn. Let's get it.
Canada, appreciate the raid, bro. Appreciate the raid. Right now we're watching a video about an underground artist that I'm not so fond on. But, you know, I'm learning to accept people.
W 4 months.
GG's. Alright, hey, I'm gonna hit those push-ups after the video, I promise.
DJ Fat found NETSPEND very early on through the internet.
Appreciate
Him
the sub,
along
Panda.
with DJ Renacy would help him by hosting a few of his videos, SoundCloud tracks,
All right,
and
Apex, see
aided
you,
in
bro.
a few connections in the underground scene itself. You'd see him and NETSPEND posted up in studios, hotel rooms, going to shows.
Hotel
he really
rooms.
took whatever connections he had and took this young white kid under his wing and
Okay.
really pushed his music harder than any other influencer creative we've
Crazy.
seen before in the
Crazy
scene.
group, not
Also
gonna lie.
works very close with Doo-Wop Kane, being his personal DJ, and who NETSPEND
That's
would
crazy.
later down the road cop a feature from and would create a pretty decent buzz for him at the time in his career. When analyzing the relationship, it's important to note that DJ Fat is 31 years old. And
Oh
there's
my God.
two
Bro. This man is 31 right here. That's crazy. I would have never been able to tell, bro. I thought maybe he was like 20. Like maybe he was like 20. 31, my nigga. I mean, hey, if he's getting money, you can't knock it, I guess. But that's just a crazy thing to do. Oh, what's good, Wavy? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? That's a crazy thing to do.
ways the fans really viewed this. One, he's an underground OG just helping a young kid on the scene. Two, he's a 31-year-old habitual lean
That's what I'm
sipper
saying.
and is
Oh my
a
God.
very negative influence on this upcoming 16-year-old rap. And this dynamic of a 16-year-old and 31-year-old doing lean together
Okay,
was
see, that's
very
what I'm
much
saying, bro.
memed by the
This man is 16 and like we're literally looking at a video right now of him allegedly, allegedly, he's doing it on video sipping lean, bro. 16 years old. This is the type of shit we condone it now, and like that's why I'm just like I don't get it. But I understand it because like whenever I was like 2016, 2017 SoundCloud era, bro, they was young. They was 16, 17, 18 doing the same exact shit, and it was being praised. So like it's really just a cycle, bro. And it's just sad to see as you get older, but it's just like, you feel me? Bro's my age sipping lean with 31-year-olds. That's crazy.
Hi YouTube, fuck you guys. Comment one if Juanito's a bitch.
What the fuck?
underground scene and was talked about a lot on Twitter, even to this day. Just a few months back, Net officially stopped working with Fat, which many could argue is a solid move for his career as a whole. He's
Bro said I sip lean, but not with 31-year-olds. Does that make me lame? Yeah, bro, you lame as shit, bro.
currently on tour with Osama Sun and just touched the Rolling Loud stage just a month ago. At this point, there's
That's
not
crazy.
many
That's
other
big.
connections and promotions that DJ Fat could help him with. He as a whole outgrew DJ Fat. But the entire falling out comes into play here. Fat claims he lined up and secured a bunch of shows for NETSPEND to perform at and headline. He claims he took his connections and went out of his way to create opportunities for NETSPEND to perform. But this is where it all doesn't really make sense, because from Net's perspective,
Bro,
he's
hop on
currently
dick, bro. I
on
heard it.
tour and performing with a bigger underground rapper at this time. He's been turning up, gaining new connections, touring with Osama Sun. So what would be the benefit of
Osama Sun too, bro. Like his music, it was cool, but it's not my cup of tea. If you sip lean, you're weird. Chug it, like, bro. What? All right, Chad. I'm gonna do a syrup streams coming up soon.
ditching that tour to go back to New York City to do smaller shows for
I'ma
DJ
chug a gallon
Fat,
of
who
it.
he claims he set up directly for NETSPEND? It all doesn't really make sense, but you would see rants from the DJ on Instagram Live, tweets on Twitter.
Bro, stop mentioning NETSPEND, and you don't mention NETSPEND.
Bro, that's another thing about underground, bro. Underground beef be so funny to me, bro. It be so stupid. Like that ass so stupid, bro.
DJ Fat in the
Like,
same sentence.
I
I
don't
don't
get
know
it.
that nigga.
That he wants no relationship, no connection, no affiliation with the rapper NETSPEND. So their
Crazy.
connection
31
pretty
years
much
old, by
just
the way.
seems like the common case of a rapper outgrowing creative they worked with in the past. Usually the creative starts to feel some type of ego, some type of entitlement behind the artist. And I'd say cutting ties with DJ Fat as a whole is probably a benefit to NETSPEND's career. Although he really helped him in the beginning stages,
DJ
probably
Unk.
getting a lot of people in tune with his music. I could see his sights on bigger and better media outlets, DJs, influencers. For a middle-class white kid from Lakeside, Virginia, right outside of Richmond, NETSPEND carries himself with a huge chip on his shoulder. And when getting close with rap groups and rappers like Xavier So Bass, 1C, Osama Sun, biggest and most viral moments of his career on the come-up has to be when the Dayroom Demon went out
What?
to jump a cover artist in the underground scene. And he wants to
Dayroom
let
Demon.
it be known throughout the entire underground scene that he will not take that disrespect. So NETSPEND is in New York City for an underground rap show when him and other members of one...
Bro, even Matt Lucky, I remember now. Like, Broward, please hop off, bro. I understand having an obsession with their music, but these niggas don't know you, bro. Like, come on.
See, encounter a cover artist / video editor named Malik. From what this video shows, he's seen pressing, shouting at a young kid, maybe 15 or 16 years old on camera, and what eventually looks like NETSPEND giving that kid a mean 5 fingers to the face smack. There are two very different sides to the story that came out of this video, and where the truth lies is most likely somewhere in the middle. So first, why was NETSPEND even pressing, coming at this kid, getting aggressive with this young, probably 5'4", 15-year-old? So in these tweets, Xavier So Based and other members of 1C claim that Malik was trying to backdoor members of the group. That's all we heard from this. Yes, that's a very broad, generic claim. There were no specifics behind that claim. Just Malik was trying to backdoor. So I guess Malik was working with the group in some capacity before. Malik happened to be close with other people in the scene that did not like a member of 1C named Zura.
Why is the picture Justin Bieber and NETSPEND? Was he like posing in front of it? What am I looking at?
NETSPEND and the members clearly took this as some form of disrespect. And here comes the video.
Who you with, son? Come on. We on his ass, son.
That's crazy.
Now, Malik claims that he was surrounded by multiple members of the group, where one of the group members actually had a gun on him, flashing it, which is where we see NETSPEND respond here.
Bro, we slid on him without pole, bro. Nobody need pole with... Look. Nobody need pole with that.
Overall, picking on people that want no issues with you and clearly don't want a physical altercation is never a good look, especially when they're smaller than you and you have a group of people with you. And since we've never actually been given a real reason as to why this even occurred, leaving me to believe that this whole encounter was mostly pointless and fueled by immaturity and egos. Now, as quick as NETSPEND creates relationships, he's not afraid to cut ties with those same people as well. The same exact group that Net would press that cover artist with, he's now on stage screaming fuck one of their members.
My ears, bro.
Xavier So Based best friend Zay Guap, a New York City kid in the scene who's built his own following and is currently caught up with a gun charge. But we know the Lakeside lurker does not take any disrespect. And if you're on stage screaming fuck somebody publicly, it must be a real beef that this stems from, correct, right? It has to be. So underground fans see this and kind of went wild. Up until that point, they've only seen all of these people on good terms. And now the fans almost felt forced to pick a side. But where does this whole beef stem from? To Osama's son stepping on Zay Guap's shoes by accident. God forbid you step on one of these kids, Rick Owens, and these motherfuckers are ready to turn into prime Mike Tyson. It's clear that a lot of these kids have very, very fragile egos. It's not a knock to them. They're still young and fine.
Boward, what do you mean I'm part black and part white? Should I be nice one day and rob someone the next day? Yeah, go ahead, bro. Fuck it.
Finding themselves, but wanting to fight and getting overly aggressive after your shoes get stepped on is fucking different. People on the respective sides would give their input and give some background with the beef. I guess Zay Guap's had this problem with Osama's son and NETSPEND for a while, but he's never really pressed them about it. And he had the opportunity to say something about how he feels about them, but did not take that opportunity. And if I had to guess, for the most part, this beef will probably only stay on the internet and will not amount to anything. But I wouldn't be surprised if one of these kids slid with the gel blasters. It's like, now you guys are gonna cut ties, make fans choose sides between you guys.
They be too invested.
Because somebody got their shoes stepped on. These young kids want to try so hard to prove how tough they are. But in reality, you don't have to put out this image of you being so tough. You really just have to be yourself in this rap industry. And especially on the internet, you don't really get too many points for being tough. All fans really look at this beef and they kind of just laugh at it. They think it's hilarious. Realistically, who gives a fuck about a pair of shoes? It's not that deep. But the same could be said about the beef with the cover artist as well. I think it's just a bunch of kids trying to act tough, and they're really just caught in their heads. They're so set on portraying this image to the fans, to the audiences, that may not actually truly be them. But that may be for another video.
I gotta see this, bro. I seen something about this earlier. It was like a video he posted.
NETSPEND saw his most viral moments of his career coming from Twitter X, where the postings of snippets from songs like Drink, What They Say, 2024 Freestyle would put the entire community in a frenzy. Obviously, the thousands of people that don't understand his persona, his sound, hating on the music itself, but then you have the other portion of the community that love and go hard for this kid NETSPEND. And if there's anything we know about history in the rap scene, the most polarizing artists tend to become the biggest. The hate and the hundreds of thousands of quote tweets.
They think they hard, I'd beat the fuck out of them. All right.
Shares, likes, drive so much popularity to his brand just as much as the love. And when you see artists like Playboi Carti, Chief Keef, Wiz Khalifa co-sign NETSPEND and give him that love, I think they all see themselves in him a little bit. Year and a half in the rap scene was a roller coaster. And one thing this 16-year-old white kid from Virginia is good at is getting people to talk about him. And in this
is his phone going off in the background as he's doing his audio? What the fuck is this?
It can be good or bad, and you still get paid. I remember back in 2015-16, all the fights and petty beefs X, Uzi, Carti got into with other underground artists. But honestly, made for such an entertaining time to follow these underground artists, and we learned a lot more about their personalities coming out of that. And right now, not only is NETSPEND dropping fire music, he's standing on business in his rap beefs as well, whether he looks the best or not. And it's definitely why he's one of the more entertaining artists and most talked about.
Bro, what the fuck do you mean? I've seen your lean gut twin shit not looking good, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand. This kid just got lost in the sauce. It's easy to do like a lot of the niggas do. Yeah. It's sad to see, bro.
Scene right now.
I do not have no fucking trap belly, bro. I don't. Oh my god. Oh my god.
In an industry that's fueled by millions of dollars, there's something so fitting about a 16-year-old using BandLab and recording with Apple earbuds, resulting in some of his most viral tracks. Not even music labels could choreograph a rise so organic. And at this point, the hate is fueling his music just as much as the love. But yes, 130-pound blonde white kid, 16 years old, from Virginia, happens to be one of your favorite rappers' favorite rapper. Chief Keef feature and a Playboi Carti feature would be so fitting for his debut album in the scene. But let me know down below, do you like NETSPEND's sound? Do you like his music? Are you going to be invested in the future? I'm curious to see what you guys think.
Alright, bro, good video, bro. NETSPEND untold story of rap's favorite white kid. Without warning, good video. Yeah, my opinion really still ain't changed, bro. Like, I was rocking with it halfway through, then I saw the flip, bro. This nigga, like, you feel me? Stop being a little thug, bro. Just be a normal kid, bro. You got money. You getting fame, bro. Enjoy your life, bro. Enjoy your life. It's that simple. Don't be a little fucking thug. Man, we pulled up on him with no pole. Why the fuck do you have a pole, bro? You're 16. You're 16. You're from Virginia. Like, I don't know. Maybe just me. Bro weighs the same as me. Juan got that walk belly for real. All right, y'all are actually like, oh my god, take it out your mouth. Take it out your mouth.